Welcome everybody to the Brunswick County Board of Education meeting, June 3rd, 2025. And we'll start tonight with a moment of silence. And next up, we'll have Mr. Gainey lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And board members, you have the regular meeting agenda in front of you. If I can have a motion to approve it.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Gainey.
Second.
Second by Ms. Cook. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, there's no public address tonight. And first up, we'll have the board salutes and the Brunswick Built Scholarship recipients. And Ms. Bryan.
Good evening, Mr. Chair. Good evening, school board members. Good evening, Superintendent Cole, Deputy Superintendent White, and Assistant Superintendent Mr. Pascal. It is my honor to be here this evening to introduce to you all officially our 2025 cohort of Brunswick Built Teacher Scholars. Before I introduce them all individually to you, just want to give you a snapshot and a picture as a whole of what this class represents. So our 2025 cohort by the numbers, within this group of 8 outstanding individuals, we have 4 Brunswick County high schools represented, 4 are North Carolina teaching fellows, 2 are BCS employees, 2 are graduates from Brunswick Community College Teacher Prep Program. And you can see going on there the different areas of licensure that each of these recipients will be pursuing. In total, this investment represents your commitment of $52,500 for 21 years of service that will be returned to Brunswick County Schools classrooms. And so on behalf of these students and their families, on behalf of the teaching staff of Brunswick County Schools, and on behalf of Brunswick County Schools Teacher Scholar Academy, I want to thank you for your investment in our future educators of Brunswick County Schools. So Ms. Brosey is going to join me in announcing our 2025 Brunswick Built Scholars. First up, we have Nathaniel Brown. Mr. Brown will be attending UNCW, majoring in secondary social studies education. And to our scholarship recipients, as your names are called, you may come forward, receive your certificate, and then go and join Nathaniel under the Brunswick County Schools seal, and we will take a group photo with our board members after everyone has been recognized. Next, we have Isabella Bullard. Ms. Bullard will be attending UNC Pembroke, majoring in elementary education. Next, we have Liv Hobbs. Ms. Hobbs will be attending UNC Charlotte, majoring in special education. Katie Del Key. Ms. Key will be attending North Carolina State University, majoring in secondary science education. Doug Manders. Mr. Manders is attending UNC Pembroke, pursuing his Master of Arts in Teaching in Special Education. Ms. Lavasa. Ms. Lavasa will be attending Methodist University, majoring in physical education. Maisie Morse. Maisie is a North Carolina teaching fellow, recent graduate of UNC Chapel Hill, and pursuing residency license in middle grades math. And last, we have Olivia Rogers. Olivia is attending UNC Pembroke, majoring in secondary social studies education. And that is our cohort 2025 of our Brunswick-Belt Teacher Scholars.
Thank you. And next, we'll have the 2025 BCS Math Team recognition. Mr. Pascal.
I'd like to welcome up Mr. Ben Strauss as well. He is our new communications coordinator, and he's going to be helping out with this part of today's event. We are ready to celebrate some of our students. In STEM this year, we have been able to celebrate several different groups, and we have two that are coming up in our STEM programs now. Our math teams throughout the district, we have students now that are competing in competitions at the middle and high school, and then we also have Science Olympiad that Dr. Smith is going to introduce here shortly. But we do have some of our teachers in the audience. I'm not sure how many were able to come, but we're going to call them up first, and then we're going to celebrate, our students after that and some of those accomplishments. Ben's going to call out some of those accomplishments from the competitions just this year. So we are excited, parents and everyone. Whenever we do finish, we will call over by groups and have all of our students together. I promise we'll get some of those photos out to you in some way as well. All right, I'll turn it over to Ben. We'll start with the teachers.
Hey y'all, how are you? So we're here to celebrate the math competition winners of Spring 25, UNCW math competitions, and we'll be celebrating the teachers first. Miss Kathy Polin as the team advisor. They won second place at West Brunswick High School in the Division I. And then the Southeast Regional Math Competition in Level 1, we have Michelle Hill. In 8th place, we have Daja White. Sticking together there. Where's Holly Hudson at there? Hi, Miss Holly Hudson. I'm looking for your 9th place with Olivia Cheers, and Holly Hudson from Charlotte Middle School is the teacher that helped with that. Thank you so much. And in 10th place, we had Gabriel Hughes, and his teacher was Leah Brown from Early College High School. And level 2.
Miss Apsher's here, her principal. Miss Brown, congrats.
And then the level 2 for the Southeast Regional Math Competition, Carrie Dixon from West Brunswick High School helped coach Chris Buey in first place. And level 3, Miss Stephanie Keena from South Brunswick High School. 10th place was Sky Mage. And then going back to West Brunswick High School, won second place team Division I with Kathy Polin as a team advisor. Kyle McCoy was on that team. And Ryan Lynn. Sydney Bellavo from West Brunswick High School. Tucker Hamilton from West Brunswick High School. John Wynn. And we have a Finn Goritz. And Kelsey Likens. Another one from West Brunswick High School, Ava Williams. And Eric Carrillo. Rowan Miller. Zyrance Clarida. Emmanuel Lavasquez Dominguez. All right, and now we go on to the West Brunswick Southeast Regional Math Competition at Level 1, 7th place, Levi Leggett, sorry. And in 8th place, we had Benjamin Clark. Olivia Cheers, 9th place. And in 10th place, Gabrielle Hughes. In level 2, we had 1st place, Chris Bowie. And in 10th place, Sky Mage. So obviously we want to give a nice congratulations to all those winners.
All right, and board, if you will join them, we'll take a photo. As they're getting up and preparing for the photo, I just want to say congrats once again. I know our teachers have worked hard with these students throughout. We just want to congratulate them as well. If we can give one more round of applause to our coaches and staff that supported these students.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Great.
Is Pascal doing the science Olympiad? All right, and next up, we're going to have the North Brunswick High School Science Olympiad team, and Jamie Smith, I believe, is presenting.
Good evening. How are we? Good evening. Good to see you guys again. So I'm Dr. Jamie Smith, and I am the STEAM lead for the district, and I'm just going to give you an overview and celebrate one of our teams that was able to make it to the state competition. So this year we had our regional, if you will, BCS Invitational, where all the schools came together here at the coast actually and competed and teamworked and brainstormed all their events out. It was a great event to kind of get the kinks out before they went to the UNCW and the state competition. So that's what this is showing. And then in March, all the schools, and this was the very first time we had every high school at UNCW at the Science Olympiad competition. So that is a huge celebration for all of our schools. So all the schools went and competed, and if you can see, the proudest moment is that they were all sitting together, cheering each other on, there for each other, and so it was a really great collaborative moment for Brunswick County. And then our North Brunswick team specifically medaled in 10 events and got 4th place. So that won them a trophy and the spot at the state competition. So that's what we're here to celebrate tonight. So I'd like to call up special thanks to the coaches, Tim Jones and Caitlin Higgins. If you guys would like to come up. And also a very special thanks to Dr. Maggie Rollison, who is here for her support throughout the year. And we had 14 students go to the state competition, and some students were able to come tonight, and so we'd like to recognize those students. And then Mr. Jones will get the certificates to those students who were unable to attend tonight. Okay, so we've got, those are yours. And our first student is Khalil King. Megan DeLimbo. Hilda Luan Diaz. Liliana Ellerson. Dominic Rayner. And finally, we have Morgan Casper. Thank you so much for your support throughout the year. STEAM and STEM appreciate everything that you guys do to support us, and we'd love for you to join us for a photo op.
You right? I'm still sweating. Dale, we have assigned seating, so I'm gonna need you to take your proper seat, please.
I was gonna say, Mr. Barger, I believe if we could come up with an award for this young man, he might go too.
Yeah. Board members, if I could have a motion to approve the minutes from the May 6th regular board meeting and the May 20th committee meetings consisting of curriculum and policy, operations, and finance and HR.
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Cook, second by Ms. Smith. All in favor say aye. Aye. And next up, we have the committee reports, and the first one's gonna be curriculum and policy, and Ms. Smith.
Well, I guess I should just look at you since you're the only one here. We had a presentation for the district AIG plan by Dr. Newman and Dr. Bennett.
They provided the recommended AIG plan for the 25 through 28 school years and shared district goals for each standard. And just so people at home understand and know what that's about, the district AIG plan determines how academically or intellectually gifted students are identified and establishes a procedure for delivering appropriate educational services to those students. And then we also had several MOUs presented. Ms. Quinlan had several. One was the Health Services MOU with Brunswick County Health Services, excuse me, for the 25-26 school year that would allow the partnership and services supported by it to continue. We had the Project Search MOU. That's a CT, a career technical opportunity that serves young children, young adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities who can benefit from personalized intensive support to enhance career development experiences. So since 2020-2021 school year, BCS has partnered with BCC, the North Carolina Vocational Rehabilitation, and Novant Health Brunswick Medical Center to provide these opportunities to identified students. We just had their graduation a week or so ago, and it was amazing. So an MOU is recommended to continue these services. Communities and Schools, we have an MOU with them. They are basically an organization that works to build relationships that empower students to stay in school and succeed in life, which is what we're all about. They currently provide services to Bolivia, Jessie May, Lincoln Supply, and Virginia Williamson, Waccamaw, Cedar Grove, Leland, Shallotte, South Middle, and Town Creek Middle Schools. We had an MOU presented for Speech Solutions contract amendment, and so we'll be voting on those tonight. I think they're all on consent agendas. Mr. Pascal did a great job sharing a presentation about a new high school English curriculum, and so they decided, there were lots of teachers involved in that, and they decided to go with My Perspectives by Savas as the recommended curriculum. And then Policy Committee, we discussed the Title IX non-discrimination on the basis of sex. It was a minor policy revision required in order to update the identified Title IX coordinator to reflect changes in personnel. So that's been placed also on the agenda for tonight. So that's all I had. I know that's a lot.
Thank you. And Ms. Cook, you'll have operations and finance.
Yes, and I'll go with operations first. We had 2 roof engineering contracts, one for North Brunswick, which was $259,304, and then one for South that was $248,704. And these were for replacements that were in the 25-26 capital budget. Then we had a custodial contract amendment of $13,000 to get through the end of the fiscal year for the for some custodial expenses. Then we had the camera installations that have been taking place around the county in different schools. We've been upgrading the CTT to replace all the old cameras in all the schools. And there was a quote for $206,475.48 to install these cameras. And we had been awarded $175,000 from a grant for the cameras earlier. And then we had a change order for Town Creek Elementary that was completed by W.M. Jordan Company, and there was a $307,607.83. That was a change order. Oh, thank you. You don't need me to start over, do you? Yeah, Mr. Barger would be happy about that. Anyway, there's a change order for that Town Creek Elementary Phase 2. So then, moving on to Finance Committee, we had several budget amendments. We had a state budget amendment, which was a year-to-date adjustment for several ECH programs, Developmental Day Center, and that was for $3,950. We had a federal number 3 to appropriate federal allotments. That was for $33,337.48. We had a bus replacement from DPI, and that was capital number 7 for $937,296. Then we had a child nutrition amendment that was for $250,000 to cover the cost of the summer programs for the feed school for food for summer programs. And then we had a special revenue of $116,590 for grants, donations, and other special revenues that were received. Then we had a payroll schedule. This is just an annual recommended salary schedule, how the salaries are to be paid out, and so that's just a recurring thing we do each year. And then we had a micro purchasing threshold resolution where the amount for micro purchasing had gone from $10,000 to $30,000 in 2021, and this is just a resolution to continue that as it was about to expire. And we had a lottery fund application of $900,000. We usually get annually about $900,000 from the lottery, and this was just an application that has to be made for the commissioners to approve. And then we had a current resolution for, current expense interim budget resolution for 25-26, just to keep operating as we are. And that concludes the finance report. Anything else?
We had a change order to one of our construction projects that put money back.
Yeah,
The
just
town-
going to mention the Town Creek change order.
Town Creek.
Was
okay.
actually where we were under budget, total budget on that addition at Town Creek, and that money did come back to us.
The $307,000 and $600.
Yes, just for the public,
Okay,
clarify.
that was money-
That was
that money
not
was a refund. It
over
was a refund.
300,000.
Thank
We
you.
got 300,000 back.
Thank you. Yes, that was an overpayment, so we. That's correct. We returned, okay. All right, now that concludes the finance.
Thank you.
And the operations.
If I can have a motion to approve the consent agenda, please.
Motion.
Motion by Ms. Moffett.
Second.
Second by Ms. Cook. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
And next up, the only action item of the night is a year-end state budget amendment. And Sherry.
Sorry. Good evening. So this is another annual amendment that we bring to you folks. It's actually asking for your permission. There are two areas in this. The first one is we often receive money after this last board meeting of the year. And as you know, we're required to bring forward for your approval before we can appropriate the funds. So what we're asking is for you to give us forward approval for any funding we receive between now and our next board meeting, so we can use that to help balance the budget as we hit the end of the year. The second piece of this is to make the adjustments to our funding that do not impact spending, do not change balances at all, but just the accounting entries that we need to make at the end of the year to clean up our books. And they really are just for accounting purposes. They don't impact our revenues at all. So we're asking if you'll approve that this evening for us, please.
Do I have a motion to approve it?
I make a motion.
Motion by Ms.
Second.
Smith.
Second.
Ms. Moffett with a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Do I have a motion to go to closed session?
So moved.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Mr. Cole, do you have discussion items?
I could share some things. Are you sure you want me to? Or we could just go straight into closed session, it's fine. I had made a list of a few things that the public might be interested in.
They are interested. Go ahead.
First of all, just since the last regular board meeting on May 8th, I attended a graduation ceremony for the North Carolina Principals and Assistant Principals Association. They have a program for principals called Distinguished Leaders in Practice. And our own Ms. Jamie Rhodes was graduating from that program. It's a year-long, very rigorous program. Ms. Rhodes is our new principal at the Coast, and so I was able to attend that with her. I was very excited to see her complete that class. On May 9th, we had our annual bus driver banquet, which was very, very well attended. I did not stay for the whole thing. There was some dancing going on, and I couldn't keep up. So I decided it was time for me to exit stage left. But I love that the drivers were having a good time together and having some good fellowship. And they work very hard for us, and we appreciate them greatly. So I was glad we were able to offer that to them. We also, on May 9th, I attended 2 Brunswick Community College graduation ceremonies, of which we had quite a few of our high school students that were actually graduating with a 2-year degree before they got their high school diploma. So what an awesome opportunity that I wish I would have had when I was in high school. It saved them and their families a lot of money. May 13th, I attended and helped make a presentation with Mr. Barger, May 15th to the Southport Kiwanis, where we gave a report on our progress towards achieving our strategic plan goals in year one of our plan, which was also very well attended. I think there were about 50 Kiwanis members there that day, and we were invited back. I mean, that's normally a good sign.
Yeah, they asked for us back, so that's a good sign.
That's good. I attended the Southport Chamber meeting on May 13th, which was also attended by the presidents of the other two chambers of commerce in Brunswick County. And it was for the purpose, I had asked them to come together to discuss whether or not they would have interest in partnering with Brunswick County Schools on a program that New Hanover County offers to all of their seventh graders currently, which is called the Career and Leadership Development Academy. And what it does is it pairs business owners and the chambers with our seventh graders, and it gives them a monthly opportunity to visit companies that are part of the career path that those students are interested in. And they also, while they're visiting those companies, or if the company is visiting them, they get a session on leadership and what that looks like in the workplace. So it solves multiple, I don't want to say problems, but things that we feel like we need to do better, which is career exploration in middle school, teaching leadership in middle school, and then connecting our kids, their learning, to why they are asked to learn those things in the business community. And hopefully getting them thinking about jobs. So all three chambers were very much interested. We had another follow-up meeting in another week that involved the New Hanover or the Wilmington Chamber, because they're already doing this. So we're sort of in the process of working out how maybe we can pilot this next school year. And maybe start small and grow it for all of our seventh graders. So I was very excited about that potential partnership. On May 20th, I participated in the Spelling Bee with Ms. Cook, which benefited the Brunswick County Literacy Council. We made it through to the third round, which I was very happy about, especially after I saw the words in the fourth round, because I didn't know any of them, I'll be honest with you.
And
man, those fourth round words were tough. They were tough. But
For the record, you guys made it further than Mr.
What word knocked you out?
It was an exercise word, had to do with exercising. So,
I believe it was elliptical.
yes,
Which should have been an easy one.
it should have been 2 L's and
And if I could have written it down, I think I would have gotten it right. I know I would have, but they don't allow you to write them down until you get to the fourth round.
Well, that's how we got out. We got out on hippopotamus.
I could have done that one, but anyway, it's okay.
May 21st, I was able to attend, along with many of our board members, the Project Search graduation that was mentioned earlier by Ms. Smith. I look forward to that every year. That's an inspirational event that always touches my heart and reminds me of why I got into education to begin with. So what a great opportunity that is. And then last, on May 29th, I was able to attend the Smart Start Forum along with many other community partners to discuss early childhood development, daycare, childcare availability, and pre-K in Brunswick County, and how we can go about improving it. And I believe Ms. Smith was there, Mr. Gainey was there. Was anybody else there? I can't remember. I think it was just those two. Appreciate them giving of their time. We learned a lot. There was a lot to share, and there's a lot of work to do in Brunswick County and really all across North Carolina and the nation to improve opportunities for high-quality child care, early development child care for kids. And as the board knows, we're exploring how we can help with the pre-K part of it in the very near future. So we'll continue that work. And that's my report.
Thank you. Now can I have a motion to go to closed?
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Gainey,
Second.
second by Ms. Cook. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right. All right, we're going to call the meeting back to order. If I can have a motion to approve the personnel list as written.
Motion.
Motion by Ms. Moffett. Second by Ms. Cook. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, and if I can have,
Motion to adjourn?
hold on one second. If I can have a motion to approve the closed session minutes from the May 6th, 2025 regular meeting and the May 20th, 2025 meeting.
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Cook. Second by Ms. Smith. All in favor say aye. Aye. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Cook.
Second.
Second by Ms. Moffett. All in favor say aye. Aye.